Hey everyone, welcome to Fat to Thin Senior RNY. I'm Raven. I was 76 years old when I had gastric bypass surgery on December 16th, 2019. Last month I talked about how the RNY gastric bypass helped heal my life and not just my body. In this vlog I'll be talking about diets in general and diet after gastric bypass surgery. If you're curious, please continue to watch and join me on this journey. When I was a kid, around 70 years ago, I don't remember having 3 meals a day. 2 meals maybe when school was open. On the radio or TV, people had desserts on Sunday only. No snacks during the day was not a thing. Okay. Recently, I've realized that people started getting fat when the dietary guidelines would change from 3 meals a day to 6, and snacks were included in that. All of a sudden, kids had to have snacks in the middle of the day. People had to have snacks, I don't understand why, but anyway. And I realized that people started getting really fat when fat in foods became bad, and they started substituting sugar. Now, sugar is in everything, absolutely everything. Also, there are a lot more choices for food than there used to be. So you have more opportunities to taste something new, to be excited. So everything tastes good and is a reward, and is advertised as a reward. Food is advertised as a reward. You done good today, you deserve a Coke. You deserve a whatever, ice cream. And it's very, very easy to get and very inexpensive, and all of it is full of sugar. The thing is, I've done a lot of different diets over the years. I mean, after all, I'm 78 years old and I've been trying to get unfat for at least 40 of those years, okay? I lost weight on every single diet I was on, but it was never consistent. I'd lose 10 pounds. Sometimes I kept it off. Sometimes I kept it off, but most times I gained a little bit back, more than I lost. But I have to say that every single diet worked because I lost weight. Every single one. Now there's a comparison between diet and surgery, okay? Dieting is really defined as a method of eating. I mean, you could choose any method of eating, like the Atkins or the keto or the keto light, which is the new ketogenic diet for 2021. The immune system support diet, eating to combat COVID, The plant-based flexitarian diet, the paleo-inspired whole foods diets, the intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting was pretty good for me. The DASH diet, which is pretty healthy, it's a heart-healthy diet. The Mediterranean diet. And, of course, the cookie diet. Can you imagine eating cookies to lose weight? I hate to tell you this, but it gets really boring really fast, okay? Now, as for surgery, you have to diet before and after surgery. Mostly you have liquid diets. So, of course, you're going to lose weight unless you drink things like ice cream shakes. You're not going to do that. You have to take your vitamins because you cut out part of your feeding processor, your stomach, or you clamped it off, or you did something to it, okay? You have to reassess what you used to like with what you can eat now, because it's a physical thing now and not just a mental thing. You cannot eat certain foods. Your body will not like it. Your body tells you when you're not eating right. You get the dreaded dumping syndrome. And I want you to know the dumping syndrome is to be dreaded, okay? Because you got vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, sweat, fatigue, and on and on and on, and you are sick, okay? And not only that, it can come on minutes after you eat something that your body doesn't like, or hours. So you can imagine you're out to dinner with friends and you eat something you know that your body doesn't like, or you didn't know your body doesn't like, but you're going to find out in a quick hurry, and it doesn't affect you for about 2-3 hours later, and here you are with friends, and all of a sudden you have cramping, you have diarrhea. It's trying to come up from both ends, out from both ends at the same time, and you are out with friends dressed to the hilt. It's not a fun trip. And you don't want to eat a lot of stuff because it physically hurts. You have a tendency during this, after the surgery, to discover what you are allergic to, or you don't even like anymore, or things you've been eating and you really didn't like, but it was there, so you ate it, you know, that kind of stuff. You learn after a while to back off, and I think that's the benefit of bariatric surgery, but it only lasts for a short while. You know, 6 months after you finished your surgery and your body has healed and that kind of stuff, you can start eating regular food again. Well, at that point, you have to create a diet, a way of eating that isn't going to put that weight back on you. So you're actually back to where you were before you had the surgery, okay? What to eat and all that jazz, you know, how to fit in with everyone else while socializing, mostly while socializing, trying to figure out what you can eat and still be part of the group, you know. So there's no real difference before and after surgery unless you pay attention to what inflames your body and what you really like to eat and why you like to eat it. I mean, so I think the biggest difference is that when you lose weight after surgery, you lose a lot of it, and you lose a lot of it fast. That's really the reason I chose the surgery. I mean, there was also side benefits, you know. A lot of weight came off really fast. It got rid of a lot of pain, joint pain that I had all the time, migraines, all kinds of stuff. And I believe that those migraines and joint pains and whatnot were caused by just little inflammations from different foods that I was eating that I was slightly allergic to, and there was a lot of them, you know, from different kinds of food at one time. The thing too reason I chose this surgery is because when I lost the weight, I could move around, I could do things, I could enjoy myself. Everything was not a pain, you know, pain in everything, in your feet, in your knees, your legs, your hips, everything. And another benefit was that I got rid of my sugar addiction, which was terrific because I was seriously addicted to sugar. It got rid of the various diseases and illnesses that I had, like diabetes, which is an insidious little nasty thing. And as I said, after surgery, I found that I was mildly allergic to a lot of different foods, allergies that caused inflammation in my body that I didn't even realize. And that was a biggie. So the surgery for me was absolutely a benefit, and it was a good choice. The thing is, there's no real difference before and after surgery when it comes to diet. You have to choose what you're going to eat, how much of it you're going to eat, and you got to do this for the rest of your life. You still have to change your diet to be successful at weight loss, and that's it. The benefit of the surgery was that I lost a lot of weight really fast. And decide, are you going to eat 3 meals a day, 6 meals a day? What? You have to reduce the amount of food you're eating, period. You have to redefine the type of food you eat and the consistent snacking habit and how to break that habit, you know. So as far as I can tell, and it's been almost 2 years, December 19th is coming up really soon, to make it 2 years for me. As far as I can tell, there is no difference before surgery and after surgery, except how much and what I eat. The diet thing is still there. So if you can if you can lose weight and do the diet thing, then I personally would suggest that you do that, because the surgery does cause problems. I mean, you're going to have to take vitamins for the rest of your life, because your body processor, your stomach, part of your intestines, if you do the RNY, is gone. Your method of getting nutrients is gone. You're going to have to do that. You will find that certain foods you cannot eat anymore, period. I have a very hard time with meat in general. Beef and chicken even is too dense for me to eat. Certain vegetables, I cannot eat raw broccoli anymore, which is unfortunate. It has to be, my vegetables have to be cooked, otherwise I am sick and I hurt big time, okay? And you will have to consider those kinds of things. Your body is not happy with you taking out parts of it at all, okay? So if you can lose weight just by doing the diet, then do that. If you have problems like I did, just can't seem to get it together, it just isn't working, doesn't work, it stops working, whatever, and you feel that you need to do something now, like, I mean, I couldn't wait for another 20 years to lose another 40 pounds. I don't have that kind of time. Then have the surgery. So, the Rowley report. He's doing good. He got into I got a new car. He got into the new car without a problem, which was kind of strange, because he really didn't like the Chevy Sonic I had. I now have a Dodge Durango, 1999. And he just jumps right in, no problem. Like, we're going to go someplace. Hey, mommy, you know. It's a good dog, okay? So to sum up, I feel good. I still feel good. I'd still make that choice for surgery again. I really would. I think it's amongst the best decision, amongst one of the best decisions I've ever made. And I lost a lot of weight very fast. And I have the opportunity to maintain that loss. Note that I said opportunity, because it is an opportunity. I could go back to doing what I was doing before. I could shove candy in my face. I could stretch my stomach playing my new game of how much can I eat and gain it all back. I've seen a lot of women who have gained it all back because they play that game, how much can I eat? I would continue to use this tool to live, okay? So, if you want to follow the rest of my life, other than gastric bypass surgery, please subscribe or go view the Adventures with Raven or Rowley on YouTube every Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And the link is below. And don't forget to click Show More to see the stuff in the description below. Thank you for watching and listening and subscribing. So I see you Friday, November 5th, 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Take care of you and yours, and blessed be.